And don't use our one F word either. That was a joke.
That was not intended to be left in the episode.
My bad.
We were saving that.
We get one every episode.
It's done for.
Oh, we get one every episode? Oh, well, then we have interest. F-F-D, F-F-F.
On that note, let's bring it in. Thanks for joining us again on Five's a Crowd. We're here for the evening and hope you guys will stay with us. They better. Hypothetically, they better stay with us. After our last couple episodes, surprised we still got a lot of people around. To my left here, I got Tony.
Hello.
Austin.
Hey.
Chris.
Hello.
And Cam.
That's me.
That's you.
I'm sorry. Did my handsomeness
Yes.
throw you off?
Yes.
My train of thought.
Zach's like a damsel in distress over here.
I do declare.
I'm gonna start, fanning my face off and everything,
Frankly, my dear.
Anyways, so tonight I wanted to pose a hypothetical question.
Ooh. Hypothetically.
Hypotheticals.
Hypothetically speaking.
This is anything that you've been thinking in your mind. Let's get it out. Well, almost anything.
We've done that.
Let's hypothetically get it all out.
So when you brought this up, I actually thought of real life events, and I want to know if you guys do this too. But there are many times when I'll be like if I'm at work and I'm standing in front of the store or something, and I just imagine in my head, I'm like, what would I do in this very moment if like a gunman came in?
Oh, I used to do that all the time.
Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I still do.
Yeah,
It's called emergency preparedness.
No, for sure. And then I'm sitting there, I'm like, okay, first I'd grab this iPad and I'd probably like throw it at his throat or something. All the hypotheticals always work out really well.
Yeah.
You know what my hypothetical is?
What?
Tuck tail and run the other way as quick as I can.
That's not hypothetical.
Oh my gosh. I like flip tables in my mind and like barricade, make weapons.
I was going to say, working in a credit union, I think about that all the time. Every time somebody that's somewhat sketchy walks in, especially now where everybody's wearing masks. It's like, it's so hard to tell. They come in with their hoodie up and a mask on.
That's
like,
not allowed. No
Like,
hats.
I just start acting like a turkey.
Like an actual turkey? Like gobble gobble? Better hope it's not November.
And then hopefully some other guy goes and pounces on the guy while he's like, what is this idiot
So
doing?
you're the distraction.
Yeah.
That makes no sense.
Yeah,
You're going to be a turkey?
that's how my mind works sometimes,
All right.
okay? I
You're
know it's,
defaulting to be a turkey.
it's not perfect, but it's me.
I call my kids turkeys when they're being silly.
Hey, so do I.
I get
You
stupid
Why?
silly.
Why do we do that?
I don't know. Are turkeys even silly?
I don't know, but I do it
They're
constantly.
stupid.
What?
Turkeys are stupid. You're
That's
calling your
true.
kids stupid.
They drown
Actually-
themselves in the rain.
Wild turkeys are smart.
Wait, what? How do they
Domestic.
drown themselves in the rain?
They look up.
They look up with their mouth open and it fills up with water and they drown.
Are you being serious?
The Lord's not so smartest.
Wow.
Creation.
Yeah, creation. That was the word I was looking
Mine
for.
drowned in the trough because they left their head in the trough too long, trying to take a drink of water. Oh, it's just so good.
All right, let's move on to some hypothetical questions here because I am curious.
That was a good one.
That was a good one.
I've got a good one, but
Let's
let's
hear
do
it.
some light ones before because mine's kind of dealing with that too.
Okay, hypothetically, if you were on the run from the police in your car, what would be your first instinct to lose them?
Pull over.
He's not wrong. He's not wrong.
Pull over and comply.
It's not that hard, Tony.
Hang my driver's license out the window.
So I think of like Gone in 60 Seconds or a couple other movies anyways where they hurry and like they're a block ahead of them. So they hurry and pull into a driveway, lights off,
I was
dark
gonna,
area, something like that.
That's usually what I always think.
True
of too.
story. We pulled into somebody's garage. The garage door was open because my buddy decided to throw firecrackers out, and there was a cop all of a sudden coming. And he was chasing. And we went around one corner, I'm not going to tell you where, but we went into a garage and turned it off, and he went past us.
Wow.
Okay, though. So hypothetical, high-speed chase, there's no way you can stop or you will go straight to jail, no questions asked. I would probably drive into oncoming traffic.
No kidding.
No.
Weave around, bro. Woo, 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 woo.
That's a bold move.
This is
That is a
it's a
very bold move.
hypothetical.
I would see how far that trooper car could off-road is what I would do.
There you go.
Yeah, I was going to say, it depends on what vehicle you're in, I guess.
That's true, too.
I don't care what vehicle I'm in. As long as it can go further than the trooper car can, I'm good.
Dukes of Hazzard.
You just gotta send it. Send it.
What would be funny, though, is I just picture your car nose into the dirt, and then all these cop cars noses in the dirt, but behind you, and you're getting out, beat ya.
Did you guys see that? Did you see that?
Please tell me you got that on camera. That'd be great.
Did you dash cam that?
Upload it to YouTube, man.
Man, how would I don't know how I would get away.
You would drive fast.
I would just drive fast.
Mama, I'm going fast.
Drive fast, erratically, but not too erratically.
You're our inside man, Zach. What do we do?
So
What I've always been told.
Yes, he's got the
Give
information.
us the info there, P.O.
I
son.
don't know if I dare to. Depends on the cop that you get. A lot of cops nowadays are being told that if it gets into a high-speed situation that they are to just drop because it gets too dangerous.
Yeah.
But then you got my dad who basically
Cowboys.
says, screw you all, I'm going to go after the guy anyways.
Old
And
I
school.
like him.
He actually got into a couple high-speed chases over there in North Ogden, Pleasant View,
Really?
all that stuff. And
How
he
could you
had-
not? Could you imagine the adrenaline rush as a P.O.?
Oh, yeah, dude.
Oh,
It's
he
the moment they wait for.
Yeah, I know. I mean, if I entered into the police force, that would be the moment.
he chased around a motorcyclist. He caught him going on a straightaway, going like 100 miles an hour.
That's it.
My dad, something like that. My dad took off after him. This guy was doing everything. He was weaving in and out of neighborhoods. He was
Oh my gosh.
going through, like he went through city lines. At that point, you're also supposed to stop and let the other city take care of it. My dad's like, no, I'm still going. So he ended up chasing this guy up into some of the foothills, and then he turfed it.
Ooh.
And my dad had like no remorse. I think if I remember the story right, he walked up to the guy, handcuffed immediately, and said, "This is what you get, idiot," and basically turned around.
He doesn't have a better line than that. This
It
is
was
what you
it
get,
was
idiot.
something
Well,
like
here's-
that. He
and-
probably had a better line,
That's the
but it was
PG version.
See, but
What
that's
he
also the
actually
dumb
said.
thing is the guy was running wide because he would get a speeding ticket.
That's yes, exactly.
That's-
And I
no,
think he was
you
also
steal
driving like
something.
on a no driver's license.
He would have
Something
got
like
it.
that. I
Yeah,
mean,
reckless driving.
reckless driving at that high speeds, you can actually go to jail for. But
Yeah,
he
but
was
do
on a
something
motorcycle.
cooler.
He was on like a dirt bike, so he thought he could do stuff to get away.
I heard too that
Can't even go that fast.
What's the? Sorry. Go ahead.
I don't know whose turn it was.
Yours, go ahead. Yours.
I heard that highway patrol their jurisdiction is the freeway. So
Yes.
if you're being chased by highway patrol and you exit the freeway, they can't follow.
Main thoroughfares, they can follow you as well.
Yeah, it's the same thing as like
See,
a
I feel-
county sheriff. I mean,
I
Here's
feel like
here's
the
the deal,
jurisdiction
folks.
thing is like almost like an urban myth. Like
it is.
I'm sure technically they should probably stop, but I don't think they're going to.
I've been pulled
So-
over in Clinton by a North Ogden cop, though.
So here's the
and
thing.
he waited for the Clinton City
Exactly.
policeman
If
to
you
come.
get pulled over out of jurisdiction, what they're supposed to do is radio dispatch and send another cop out.
I wasn't
who
doing
is in
anything
that
wrong.
jurisdiction.
I was doing nothing wrong. At all.
It wasn't me, man. It wasn't
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically, I might have been speeding.
me. Allegedly. Hypothetically and allegedly.
I do have to say, if I was in a fast car, I would just burn.
You just
it.
go.
I'd
Okay.
just go.
With that, let me ask this question.
Okay.
You are a transformer.
Oh.
What car do you transform into?
Hypothetically,
Hypothetically.
No, real life.
I just gotta ask.
What
This is
car
for
do
realsies.
you transform into?
I mean, I think everyone defaults to Bumblebee
No.
just because of the.
No, I was actually always an
Camaro?
Optimus Prime fan.
Ooh, the big
Well,
A
no,
semi?
are we talking?
You want to be a semi?
No.
Well, I mean,
No.
that's if we're talking about like OG Transformers.
Yeah.
Not
He's
what
saying
they
like
transform.
what car
What would
you can be any
You
car.
can be
not
anything
one of the
you
Transformers.
want. You don't have to be what the
Yeah, you get to
Transformers
be
was. You can
anything.
be anything you want.
So the All
What do
Spark
you
just
choose?
zaps a car, and then I get to be
Yeah,
that
like
car.
Bumblebee, how he
Yeah.
drove past that Camaro and
Okay.
right, it was a Camaro, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tony already knows.
Bumblebee was a
Actually,
beetle in
believe it
the
or
show.
not, no. Just because I've you
can
know,
only choose
thinking
one.
Well, okay.
thinking Transformer wise, I always thought that what's his name, Starscream or
He was a
Yeah,
jet.
he was a
Yeah.
jet.
Yeah.
Well, that's
what I always think. Watching him in the movies where he jumps, transforms, and takes off, like that's freaking awesome.
But you have to be a car, right?
See, that's what
Oh,
I was
okay.
gonna say because
Okay,
Autobots were only ever cars.
Let's change
Only
it
cars.
to any transportation.
I'll be a monorail.
I was thinking the same thing.
A trolley.
Like a super long train.
I'm gonna F you up, boy.
Could you imagine?
Oh my gosh, I've been watching Daniel Tiger. Ding ding. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
No, Chris is right. If I was a car, then I would definitely be my Corvette. For sure.
The
Ferrari.
1969
Or a
Midnight
Ferrari.
Blue
Yep.
Hypothetically.
Stingray.
Or my Corvette, an F12 or not Ferrari, F12 Ferrari or 69 Corvette.
See, here's the thing. Here's the thing, though. If you think about Transformers, all the sports cars were kind of scrawny dudes
I'm a scrawny dude.
Yeah, it's because it's like
because they're
two
slimmed
there.
down. You know, I kind of feel like I'd want to be something beefy.
They're like the ninjas,
We'll see
man.
a 69 Corvette's a muscle car. I mean, granted, it was
but you-
the
but you-
slender of the muscle
Yeah,
cars.
Yeah, but you get what he's getting at is
was-
like the attributes transpire.
Yeah.
Like you're quick, but
So
you're
in that
light.
case, I want to be a Cadillac, like a 1980 Cadillac. It's practically a
I just
boat.
imagined you turning into a Cadillac with like a shiny brimmed hat with a feather in it for some reason. Like Bruno Mars of the Transformers.
Comes out with I got a cane and stuff.
Julio, get the stretch.
I mean, I don't know. I'd almost want to be like like some sort of armored car.
I'm thinking like, oh,
Punisher?
What?
The Punisher's
Oh.
car?
well, I was thinking of when you said armored car, I was thinking of the Rock's car in Fast and the Furious, like what 8?
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that beefy
Yeah.
like SWAT thing.
Yeah.
But I was also thinking like one of those trucks with like 6 wheels.
Yeah. That'd be
I mean,
dope.
that'd be freaking dope.
Yeah, yeah.
Big and beefy,
I
or
still-
maybe like tracks.
I still think I'd be like a trolley. I think that'd be dope.
Troll.
I said
Ding,
trolley.
ding. Yeah, whatever. I got Daniel Tiger in my head now. I'm going. I'm a trolley.
Could you
What is
imagine
this,
being
Thomas
a
the
train?
Tank Engine?
Could you imagine being a train? You just transform, hit the ground.
that'd be cool.
And you're just done.
Just a paperweight.
Can't go anywhere.
Steam train, bro.
steam
One of those
engine.
old steam locomotives. Oh, these things are dope.
Being one of those Predator tanks would be cool too.
Yeah.
Yep.
Get into the military stuff.
But that's the thing is, why did you ever notice the Decepticons always had like the hardcore heavy hitters?
That's because you always root for the underdog, man.
I guess so.
It's ingrained
Right.
in you.
It's true. Yeah, I'd be a beefy 6-wheeled truck.
Could you imagine
Lifted.
being like a commercial airline, like a 747? You're just, like when you transform, you're just now just
Where does everyone go?
Eject.
Get in my belly.
you're like hanging on to something. You're like, what is this? And you're like, oh.
could you transform into your robot and it just spits them out. All these people just
Did you get your
Like
hands off my
flares.
cannon? Concorde would be cool.
What's a Concorde?
Concord.
Oh
was
yeah, they
the
don't even
first-
fly them anymore.
Yeah, they don't. It was the first commercial airline that went supersonic.
Yep. It was like New York to London in like
Three
a couple hours.
Like 3 hours or something.
Why don't we have that anymore?
It was too expensive. Lots of gas,
Interesting.
special gas.
Man, I'm still stuck on what vehicle I'd really want to be.
I'd be a Ferrari.
Trolley would be dope.
I think of Ferrari or Corvette.
I don't know. A Miata.
Miata.
You would be a Miata.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
A freaking Miata.
Skylark.
All right. Okay. I got one. Hypothetically, if you could pick one moment to live, what would it be? Like, what would be your peak? Like, if you could pick your peak, what would your peak be?
Something we've like already lived.
No,
like
no,
being
no.
able
Like,
to,
what do you mean?
like, if you could pick a moment in your life in the future to where, like, your adrenaline peaks and you're like on top, like you feel like you're on top of the world, what would that moment be?
That resonated into how you felt.
Like,
Yeah.
like you had the winning. What's that header of the soccer ball into like the World Cup, and you made the winning goal
Yeah.
kind of thing. Okay.
Yeah, yeah. Like, what would be your moment if you could pick it?
Ooh.
An
I-
archery, huh?
I feel like this is something I thought about a lot as a kid, but now I can't remember.
Because I had one watching a football game about 2 weeks ago. It was one of the championship games. And I can't remember which player it was, but someone intercepted Drew Brees, I want to say is who got intercepted.
Yeah, let's not talk about
I'm
that.
sorry. I know you're saying that, but it was like I was thinking of life from that corner's perspective. Like he was on one of the biggest stages of his life.
Yeah.
He intercepted a future Hall of Famer in one of the biggest games in his life, and then he returns it almost all the way for a touchdown. So if I were to take it one notch higher, like I would love to be a corner, intercept a future Hall of Famer, and run it all the way back for a touchdown to win the game. Like that would be like,
Oh, so we're picking something that hasn't happened yet.
or that may never happen.
Or that may never.
hypothetically.
Oh, okay. I thought
So
the
you get to,
hypothetical was being able to live it. I thought you
You're
were
thinking
asking-
relive it.
Yes, that's what I thought you were
No,
asking.
no,
is
no. I'm
something that
talking
you've already
like
done, what
if
would
you could
relive?
pick your peak, what would your peak be? So like
well,
yours,
that
I would
changes
imagine
mine
would be like
completely.
tag teaming some mofo with Dwayne the Rock Johnson, like
Oh,
tombstone and some pile driving. I don't know, some crazy move.
I just saw his nipples get hard.
My goodness.
Turkey's done.
Dude, you got me all sorts of excited on
You know,
that one.
I'm just saying, like, what would your hypothetical peak be?
Call the wife. Tell her I'm on the way.
What's that on?
Bad Boys 2.
I love it.
You said mine. That's like, I don't know why that would have
Like,
never came to my mind.
Paint the picture.
Oh
Yeah,
my
let's hear it.
goodness. WrestleMania,
Okay.
which is,
Pay-per-view.
yes, it's the number one pay-per-view
So
of
it's
the year.
like the Super Bowl.
It's the Super Bowl of wrestling.
Okay.
And even just to be in a match with The Rock, like just be in the same ring with him. That's all
Just
that
to
matters.
touch his
One's if you
rippling,
beat The Rock.
sweaty muscles.
What?
One's if you beat The Rock.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
Won't
You don't want to
pin
beat
him?
The Rock.
No, I don't want
That's
to
too
be
Pin
much.
The
That's
Rock.
too
Okay.
much.
Why
I don't
not?
want to pin The Rock. I want him to pin me.
Call the wife.
Up against the ropes.
That is on the way.
Zach's over there.
gosh.
He's got him on the ropes. I'm on the other side of the ring. He's got him on the ropes.
Get over here.
Oh, you smell of garlic and onions. What? I guarantee he's all sweat.
Probably
Baby
smells like raw meat.
ribeye.
Wagyu.
Oh man.
Let's hear it, man. I want to hear this. Like, what's the craziest thing you can think of? Like, what would be the ultimate high?
I just said it.
Is that
Yes.
okay? WrestleMania.
WrestleMania in the ring with The Rock, whether it's me against him one-on-one or we're in a tag team match against let's Triple H, John Cena,
All right.
the
entire
Undertaker,
Diva Squad.
Kane.
Let's not get Zach in trouble here.
I mean, let's go with the classics: Hulk Hogan, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Brother.
brother.
And him and
you take
him
'em all
and Dwayne the
down.
Rock Johnson are back to back.
dude,
as
it's
they
just all me
climb
and him in
into
a
the
gauntlet
ring.
match against these guys.
They're just
All
beating
one on
them
one.
off.
They're just
Just
coming out.
one at a time. It's like on those video games where it's like waves. So the first wave is like the easy guys, and then it gets harder and harder, and you guys just dominate wave after wave.
I'm down.
Oh, you know what I
down.
realized that my question just was? I basically asked what your Make-A-Wish Foundation thing would be.
There you go. Hypothetically, you had to make a wish.
But the difference is, though, is in this, we are who we want to be. As far as like, you are a professional
Oh,
athlete.
yeah.
It's not
That's
just
still a Make-A-Wish
I
thing.
don't care if I'm a professional athlete or not.
Fourth string. We got a fourth string corner. Everybody else is injured. Is it Austin Spomer? Spomer?
Man, I'm gonna have
Spommer?
Damn it. It's Boomer.
I have some good dreams tonight. Ooh.
Sad.
Got me all giddy
All
over
right,
here.
all right.
man.
Let's hear
gosh.
yours, Tony. Let's hear yours.
Mine?
Yours has to be some sort of movie-related thing.
Believe it or not, no.
Really?
My brain went to a rock concert.
Okay.
If I could be guitarist, lead vocals of my band, whatever that may be, and we've got a sold out show in, we'll say New York because it's a big city. And,
And you're singing with a day to remember.
well, no, because I don't want to take that from them.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
this is just my band.
You don't want them to take that away from you. I get it.
You don't want them to.
Hypothetically, yes.
Hypothetically.
Hypothetically,
You
he doesn't want to make
open
him
up
look
for
bad.
you.
But A Day to Remember was my opening band.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
Oh,
I
yeah,
remember
okay.
opened up for you.
Yeah, so like,
And then maybe Korn was in the middle or something. Marilyn Manson.
I usually mix my corn in there. Makes it taste a little better.
so my band's the headliner, and our openers are Linkin Park with Chester still being alive,
Okay.
Godsmack, A Day to Remember, and Metallica, and we'll
God,
throw
is this an all-day concert?
Yeah, this is like-
okay.
2 days.
2 days. All right.
because then we also have Atreyu and Beartooth.
But these are just the openers.
Yeah, and
Nobody's there for them, actually.
No.
And then my band comes out, and I mean, you've got pyrotechnics, fireworks, confetti, a
Fans-
hamster ball.
Fans quadruple in size.
Yeah, it's out of control.
What
And
would be
And
the
then the police get
craziest
called
thing
and
at
it
your
gets
concert?
shut down.
What?
What would be the craziest thing at your concert?
He'd be hooked up to one of those like flying wires, flying around the audience, just slinging his guitar.
Yeah, have you seen a Goofy movie when
Yes.
Powerline comes out? Yeah, it'd be like that.
You're gonna stand
I like
out
that a lot.
above the crowd.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be awesome.
Austin just got it.
It's been a long time since I've seen a movie, man. I'm talking decades. It's been a while.
Yeah.
It's amazing. I know the words to that song still. I just started singing it in my head.
Stand up above the crowd, even if you gotta shout out loud.
That'd be your song.
He's all
Who, the banjo?
Oh, that's my dream. Sorry.
Not
Not that one. That's a bad dream.
All right, someone else go.
This is getting me amped. I so badly want to go to the NFL now.
Cam and Chris, you haven't done yours.
So mine would be the last day of the archery hunt for an elk. And this big old bruiser comes. We hiked 10 miles in. We've slept in hammocks, no fires or anything.
I'm already tired.
I'm lost. What's a bruiser?
Then Bigfoot comes up. No, but
Pins you? Does he pin you?
no. It's early morning. Dude.
Is that a reference to me, Cam?
Yes, it is.
This is Chris's
Nobody
moment.
cares.
Sorry.
We do
We're
care.
listening. I'm
We
listening.
care. I'm sorry.
And then early morning, last day of the hunt, you got a big bruiser coming down off the mountain screaming. And you're just sitting there next to a tree. The dew's dripping off your arrow. The breath's coming off this elk. He's coming in. You lose sight of him. Then you hear crunching behind you as he comes in next to you. Comes in 10 yards. You draw back when he goes behind a tree. Pull up and he's lived a good life. You know he's ready to go. Dude, I'm just imagining this. I'm like, I'm running out of real estate in my pants. He's coming around a tree. You draw back. He's set up. He turns his head, bugles one more time, looks away. Smacks him. Takes off 10 yards. Drops down. Easy, clean kill. Getting your hands bloody, butchering this thing up, getting ready for the 10-mile hike back. Wow. Just knowing that you were in nature, something that lives there every single second of its life, and you outsmarted and outwitted that animal. He's, been alive 10, 12 years in the wild. You go home, take a shower, like you live in your house. You know what I mean? That's where he lives, and you did it. It's the coolest thing.
How many horns has it got?
They're antlers.
There's 2 antlers.
2 antlers. Sorry. How many
How
antlers?
many points?
How many points? That's the question.
It's I like typical, so like a royal 7 on each side.
This is your pinnacle.
I'd like a typical.
It's a mythical.
royal
Oh,
seven.
really?
It's a mythical.
See, because
I leaning back, screaming, and his back of his antlers are scratching his butt.
Dang, goes along.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
see, I thought it was going to be like you're like 300 yards away and give it a.
No.
See, I was hoping.
In close.
I was
Gotta get
hoping
up
that
close and
arrow
personal.
was gonna like graze it, and then he'd look over at you, and your eyes would lock, and you would run towards each other, ready to fight it to the death. And you grab him by the horns, and you
I'm trying to be realistic.
No, this is all hypothetical.
Hypothetically.
And he'd pin it, and then a ref
Exactly.
would jump out of nowhere.
Hypothetically, you get a good lung shot on him. He looks at you, sees it was you. He wants to take you out before he goes. He
There you
knows
go.
he's going to go, charges you. You skate around the back of the tree as he comes crashing through the tree, knocks bark off the one side of it, barely missing you. I mean, we could get there if you really want, but
I picture. Hang on. I picture the scene from 300
You stole it.
when they throw the spear at the giant rhinoceros, and you just see it, and then all of a sudden you just hear the, and he comes sliding up into the dirt right at his feet, and he's standing there, not even
Didn't even
phased.
flinch.
Oh, I'd be phased. I wear my brown pants.
See, now I'm picturing Chris in the woods in a loincloth.
I wouldn't be
And
no.
a Spartan.
like oiled up and ripped.
Why is the rock here?
If he's there, I'm there.
No, that'd be cool.
Nice. Cam?
Dude, now you got me thinking. I've had a couple of these hypotheticals before. Like one would be similar to yours, would be like a rock concert. But there's this one part in a song by Brand New where in their music video, it's one of their live performances, and the guitarist like does a barrel roll, but when he lands, he throws his guitar. And it continues, and he catches it right
Oh, yeah, I've
at the
seen that.
exact note. And so I always imagined being on stage, huge concert, and I do that because all the music stops, and I'm like, whew, flip it, throw it, catch it, hit it. Everyone goes wild. Craziness. Fantastic. But then I've also thought, like, now, after you saying, like, bringing up 300, bro, I would love to be Leonidas in that last moment, but nail the dude right in the face with that spear at the end.
Oh, right.
Just huck it. I am Leonidas.
Nice. I love it.
That was a good question.
That was a good question.
Those are fun.
I got to learn so much about you guys.
You didn't learn anything about me. You answered
true.
the question for me.
Hey, that's how well I know you.
He
now.
led you. He led you.
It's true. It's true.
He led you to your dream. You should thank him.
Well, it's Zach. That's what.
Bye, Jess.
Okay. If you could design a planet, the entire planet, it's all yours, hypothetically. Obviously. What would you want it to look like? What would you include in your planet?
Goes to a movie.
Yep.
Wait, what?
What is it? What's Avatar? What's that planet?
Pandora.
Pandora. I'd do it like
You'd
that.
want just that. That's your framework.
That is so cool.
It is. That's cool.
You know what I would have? kind of bouncing off of yours a little bit, is I would have a world, but like instead of continents, it's like different fictional planets from movies. So like one continent would be Pandora, another one would be like Wonderland from Alice in
So
Wonderland.
you basically want a Walt Disney World as your world?
Yes, that's the best way of looking at it.
All right.
A real
King Tim Burton.
This is Nightmare Before Christmas Land.
Don't ever go there.
Nobody goes there.
I like that though. That's cool.
It's
Like
cool.
stitching together a bunch of different
Yeah.
movies and stuff.
Ooh.
If you could hypothetically go to a world, what world would you want to go to?
Saturn.
I mean, why? Why? Just because it has rings?
I love Saturn. It's my favorite. Heck yeah, dude. It's got the rings. It freaking rains carbon that turns into diamonds.
I'm surprised you didn't say Uranus.
I don't want to go to his anus.
No, Uranus.
I can't.
It's
I
a
already-
planet.
Oh yeah, that thing.
Uranus.
I would definitely need my world. I would want my world to have like 2 moons, like massive moons. You know, in like sci-fi when you see like the giant
yeah.
moons like setting together. Oh yeah,
That'd be cool.
I would love that. That'd be so freaking dope.
I'd have elk on my world.
It's just a world full of elk.
Elk. Lots of king of the elk. I'd be king of the elk.
Kelk.
I'll be the kelk. I'd be the kelk.
Man, I don't know what my world would be. I have no idea.
I would have a
Untouched.
giant.
I'd want an untouched world. Like
I'd have a giant tree in the middle of it, like Norse mythology. Big old Yggdrasil.
oh,
I
that'd
was
be cool.
just thinking that because I was
Yeah.
thinking of Valhalla.
Yeah,
That'd be dope.
be
Just one
way dope.
giant
Rainbow
tree.
Bridge takes you to anywhere, and you could read on it.
Lord of the Rings
Reading
world would be
Rainbow.
cool too. Middle Earth would be cool. It's got extremes all the way.
What's the elves world in Lord of the Rings? That one would be cool too.
Like Rivendell.
Yeah, Rivendell.
Yeah, Rivendell. That one would be a cool one too.
Where you just go to Elfheim.
I don't know what that is.
Or the Undying Shores.
Yeah, they're
Okay.
always alive.
Wow. I don't know that much about Lord of the Rings.
Or worlds. But I mean, like, would you have like pink trees or purple trees and blue grass or
I'd keep it the same.
It'd be in
I have that out back.
banjo
It's from
again.
Kentucky.
Kentucky,
bluegrass.
Kentucky. I would have a
It's not
spot
blue.
named Kentucky, and their grass would be blue. It's Kentucky
all
bluegrass.
of Kentucky? What if all of Kentucky was blue? Like the grass was blue in the entire state.
It
What if it is and we just don't know it?
Maybe it is.
It glowed from space. It's like, oh, there's Kentucky.
Hey, look at that.
Kentucky.
Oh gosh, I would want it filled with like Pokemon.
Yes. Now we're talking.
Right?
Pokemon.
Like realistic looking ones
Yeah,
though.
yeah, like the movie.
Just
Like,
Gen
what is it?
1.
Detective Pikachu.
Pikachu.
Just Gen 1 though.
Oh yeah, Gen 1. Only 150. You don't need 8 million of those things.
I mean, it's a big planet.
True. Well, I mean, it could be. Could be small.
And Chris could hunt them all.
Zach, you've been quiet. What's
gotta
your
hunt them
world?
all. Gotta hunt them all.
What's on for dinner? Squirtle.
Does that mean the vegetarians eat Bulbasaur?
That is
Just kidding. No vegetarians allowed on my planet. What you got, Zach? WrestleMania world?
Kind of.
Oh!
Kind of. No. I would absolutely love like a Ready Player One world.
I thought that
like
too.
the
I thought that
Oasis?
too, yeah.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
But not necessarily the outside human world. Like that's just all run down and crappy.
But like when they're in the
Oh, yeah,
when
Oasis.
they're in the
Oasis.
Oasis, yes. Like I would love something like that where you could take like our hypotheticals earlier about your elk hunting, all that stuff, and you could make that.
You could live
happen.
it.
Or
Okay.
you could take your favorite movie and you could go play the main character and relive that movie as the main
I
character.
hope some game developers are really listening to this and they're like, yeah, let's
Okay.
make your pinnacle of
No,
video
for real.
game,
They
right?
should already
like
be
you
working on
work
that.
up to being like that point in your life.
Could make myself I could create a wrestler and I could be that wrestler and work my way up into WrestleMania with The Rock.
Oh, I thought you were
So-
just gonna say so you were Dwayne the Rock.
I was gonna ask that. So hypothetically, if you were in the Oasis, who would be your avatar? Would you create your own then?
I would probably create my own.
What about you guys?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
You'd create your own?
Heck yeah.
got to be original.
For whatever reason, I'm getting that fighter from like Street Fighter vibes from you. Guy with the chest hair.
Which one? Zangief.
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 Zangief with all the scars.
Getting those
Russian guy.
vibes.
Okay, who would be your avatar if you did take an existing one? Like an existing.
Cloud Strife.
Oh, that's a good one.
Who? Cloud Strife. Final Fantasy VII.
I did not.
Main guy. Has a
Legolas.
giant sword.
Legolas from Lord of the Rings.
Yeah,
EBBA.
mine would be Spawn.
Ooh. Dude, Spawn is a beast.
Spawn or Predator. Those would be my
Spawn. Do Spawn.
Spawn is so
All right, I'm
freaking cool.
changing mine.
Who would you be,
I
Austin?
don't know. Part of me wants to be a really hot girl. I'm trying.
I get that.
Black
So
Widow.
many. There's so many mirrors in your home.
90% of the games I play, I choose a female character.
Yeah, who wants to look at a guy?
Thank you.
Today I'm going to be Harley Quinn.
Oh.
Oh, who's that girl from Underworld?
Oh, Celine.
Celine. I don't know, man. I mean, I could be like Morpheus.
Why would you be Morpheus when you could be Neo?
Morpheus was
See, I
Oh, I had nothing against Morpheus.
Neo.
But after Neo figured it out,
But he could be Morpheus that figured it out. It's his world.
fine. I mean, hypothetically.
Nothing I say is wrong. I love this game.
What were you going to say, Zach?
was gonna say I would probably be Joker.
Oh.
Really?
Which Joker?
That's
Like
a
Batman
hard question
game
because
Joker?
I would either do the cartoon Joker, voiced by Mark Hamill,
Classic.
or it'd be either Heath Ledger's Joker or
Jack Nicholson.
Jack Nicholson's Joker.
Hello, bats. That'd be a good one.
Depends on how. If I wanted to go kind of more cartoony, I would probably go with Jack Nicholson's Joker.
Not the actual
Instead of the
cartoon.
Yes. I realized that I was just saying, I was hoping no one would catch it, but
We catch everything.
We're piranha.
All right.
Catch everything.
I got another one. Hypothetically, if you could have the what's the word? Like a power, but of an animal trait, what would it be? So like the speed of a cheetah or the strength of a gorilla or, you know, something like that. What would you?
That's a hard one.
I've been watching a lot of Wild Kratts lately. Let me think.
I
Yeah.
love wild Kratts. Dude, that would be freaking good. Speaking of them, could you imagine how they have their, like, what do they call it?
Oh, their suit?
Yeah, their suit. And then when they call it their, like when they actually,
my super suit?
but yeah, they plug in the chip in their chest that's like gives them that animal trait. That'd be so
funny.
cool.
It's another kid's show. Don't worry.
yes,
Okay.
I got it.
I'd probably say like an eagle just to give them so I could fly.
Yeah, I was thinking a peregrine falcon because they go
That'd be
like
cool.
210 miles an hour or something like that.
Only in a
vision.
dive though.
Hey, that's fine with me.
don't matter. It happens.
I'd probably choose a gorilla.
A gorilla?
It'd be
Why?
cool.
What special power of a gorilla would you like?
How about
Strength.
this? I would choose a spider.
I will stomp on you.
I'd
Technically,
be
with my
Spider-Man.
you could do an ant. You could do
Avatar,
an ant.
I'd be
They're
Spider-Man.
stronger than a gorilla is.
There you go.
And
The ant's
No,
yeah,
that's
touche,
that
I guess,
actually.
yeah.
I was gonna say ant, but then I thought obviously a spider would make you Spider-Man. But yeah, an ant, because what is it? 10 times their own weight.
Yeah.
Then you'd be Ant-Man.
Bro, I could lift so much.
With their mouth.
You'd have to lift it with your mouth.
I'd do it.
Just a jawline.
What jerk parked right here?
Oh man. But that's the thing. You said one trait. So could you be a bird? You'd have to take one of its traits. What trait would it be? Wings?
Yeah, I guess
That's
so.
how- that's
Because
how you
that'd be
fly.
the flight. Sure.
I'd do like a whale or something and be able to hold my breath forever. That'd be cool.
What would be the benefit there, though?
Swimming?
I don't think they can hold their breath forever, though.
No, but
Not forever.
hypothetically.
but a couple hours.
Yeah,
Okay.
it'd be cool. I don't know. I just thought it'd be cool.
Then you wouldn't have to wear a mask.
See, but then it'd also be cool like an octopus because they have that like crazy color changing skin.
Actually,
Better
just
than
do
a
a
chameleon.
shark. I could breathe underwater. That's even better.
There
Yeah,
you
but
go.
you
I'm
can't,
thinking.
you can't stop moving though.
That's all right. Just keep swimming.
But then you can come out of the water. Could you?
No, it's only the one trait.
It's just the one trait.
Yeah, but
So he would take
would
the.
that mean he only breathes through his gills?
No, because it's just the one trait.
Hypothetically. Okay.
Okay, a whale. A whale of a whale.
He's a whale of a man.
Okay,
a narwhal.
if you could go to any fictional world, hypothetically,
I thought
where
we
would
did
that be?
this already.
But like
No, we created our own
I
planet.
asked it
He
earlier,
didn't even
but no one
finish the
answered
question.
it.
Just-
I did ask it earlier, but no one answered it. But I still want to know, like, if you could go to a fictional world that's already like someone else has already curated,
Created it.
where would you go? Movie land?
I mean, we kind of did it because Cam said Saturn joking around, and then that's
no,
when
I
Zach
mean
said,
like a
Pandora.
No, world.
a world from like a movie, like
Nightmare
a
Before
Pandora.
Christmas or
necessarily a planet, or like
Right.
a reality or
I gotcha.
whatever.
Pandora.
I think Harry Potter would be pretty freaking
Dude,
dope.
Harry Potter world would be freaking dope.
It would actually.
but that's not
Lord of the Rings.
a world, is it?
No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, don't think like a planet world. Think of all movies as different
If you
realities.
could go to
different
any
realms.
movie reality, where
They're
would
all,
you go?
They're all on
Oh.
Earth, but they're different realities.
Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like if you could go, if you could inject yourself into a setting, where would you want to go?
Gotcha.
Lord of the
I think
Rings.
I do. See, it's between Lord of the Rings and Harry
Middle
Potter,
Earth.
but I think I'd do Harry Potter.
Dude, Harry Potter would be so
Harry
dope.
Potter, but only if I was a wizard.
They got
Well,
better
obviously.
memory.
If I was just
You know how
movies.
much that would suck?
If it, right?
Wake up in reality and you're like,
I'm just in London.
I feel like when you see like those genie movies where they take your wish but then twist
They
it.
tweak it.
Yeah, it's
you're
like
in-
I wish I was in Harry Potter world, and all of a sudden you're like, boom, and there's Harry Potter and Ron and El, and it's like, but you're a Muggle. You're like, son of a.
No, you're a Muggle and you don't know the wizarding world exists, so you're just like, okay, like you forget your wish at all.
No, you end up in his aunt and uncle's house with his
oh, you get
stupid
the,
little cousin, and
you get the bed underneath the stairs.
Under the
You live in the
stairs.
cupboard.
Middle Earth then, because there's humans there.
True, and elves. I would want to be an elf though if I went to Middle Earth.
That'd be cool.
I'm trying to think of like a really dope,
Strider's cool too.
like Pandora is dope.
I feel like there's one that I can't.
But you'd have to
Like
be a big blue
Matrix.
alien,
Matrix would be dope.
except for the giant monster robots that want to kill you.
But if you could inject yourself into the game and then alter your universe.
Yeah, I see that. That'd be dope.
Like if you were in the Matrix but knew it was the Matrix.
Bingo.
Gotcha.
See, mine would be again Oasis, Ready Player One.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah,
That
I
just-
can see that.
I mean, that
Seems
kind
so
of sums
freaking
it
awesome.
up.
Yeah,
Really, the way they lay that game out, you can literally do anything you want. Like it says, you can climb Everest with Batman. Like,
Yeah, that's true.
All right.
but
Okay, we'll take it a step further. What video game world would you want to be in?
I don't play enough video games.
GTA.
So California, you want to go to San Andreas?
There we go,
Just
yeah.
steals down.
All right, let's get him a flight. You could be there in
Assassin's
2
Creed.
hours.
Which one?
That's yeah.
I liked Black Sails.
See, I haven't played enough.
There's a world we didn't consider, like Pirates of the Caribbean.
Ooh,
But they don't have magic.
They don't,
Toilets.
but they got. Who's that? Who's that girl that you have a crush on? Isn't she in it?
Keira Knightley?
Yeah,
Back in the day, yeah.
Is she in it?
Yeah.
There you go. But it's
I had
got
a crush
Keira
on her
Knightley.
when she was in it, but no.
But it's got Keira Knightley.
Yeah, it's time. But I'd rather go be an underworld
Okay.
world and let Kate Beckinsale bite me.
Is that the world you want to be?
Wow.
I mean, probably, actually. Let's be
There
honest.
you go, Blade.
She sucks all the blood out of you. Hang on.
Oh,
There's
wait,
still
just leave
more.
a little.
Wait, what was the question?
What video game world would you want to live
Video
in?
game. What video game?
I got it.
Play?
Toy Story.
It's like Mario.
There you go. Actually, you would, like, based on your other answer, you would want to be in Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
Because
Ooh.
it's
That's
basically a
Nightmare Before
game mixing
Christmas.
all Disney movies. Each Disney movie is its own planet.
Yes.
Oh,
And you travel to them.
okay.
It sounds like your kind of world.
And
I
defeat
would-
the villain.
Ooh, I would probably go to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. Because it's all Greek mythology.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I haven't played that one though, so I don't
And
know.
I
it'd
think
be freaking dope.
Valhalla would be a fun one to go
So
to.
good. So good.
Trying to think.
even-
I feel like
even-
there's.
Just like Ezio's time would be a blast.
Yeah, like the Renaissance.
Hey,
Yes.
Altatori.
Hang out with, was it Galileo? No, it was,
Galileo.
Leonardo.
Da Vinci. Yeah.
Da Vinci.
Galileo Figaro.
I mean, this is all a bit just into the whole worlds thing. I don't know why we're stuck in this, but like time travel. Hypothetically, you can time travel. Where would you go?
Well, we know Cam would be a knight from the 2000
Would
year
you really
thing.
want to be a knight if you had a time? Like, say you
I
had a
want to be a
time
knight
machine.
in the future.
Say that would
be ridiculous.
Oh, yeah, you don't know what's happening up there.
I'm just saying, like, okay, you have a time machine with one use. You have one crystal. Where are you going?
Ooh. A galaxy far, far away a long time ago.
Oh, there's another planet. that you would-
Exactly. I'd be a Jedi.
That'd be cool.
Oh yeah, Chris, you got a lightsaber.
I do.
Yeah, buddy.
Yes.
But
We could just tear up the universe.
that doesn't work with Austin's question.
I would.
You got a time machine. Star Wars doesn't exist.
I would go back.
How dare
to,
you, sir?
That's what you think.
Doesn't exist yet.
I would go back
Okay,
to
all
Adam
right.
and Eve.
No.
and-
Like for real though, what? Like a real time.
I'd go back to Adam and Eve and slap that apple out of her hand.
Then you wouldn't exist.
Then you wouldn't exist.
Well, I would be there though.
You would all of a sudden disappear.
It'd be the
right
three of
after
us.
that.
Actually,
You would be the Marty
It'd be the three of
McFly.
us.
You would be the Marty McFly moment. Like you would
Yes.
slap it and then.
well, actually, then he would cause the grandfather paradox.
Which is?
Well, the grandfather paradox is if you go back in time and kill your grandfather, let's say he did something very terribly bad, theoretically, he wouldn't exist, which means you wouldn't exist, which means you wouldn't have been able to go back in time and kill your grandfather. So therefore, he would exist again, and then you would exist.
Jeez, that hurt my brain.
It's the grandfather paradox.
Say that one more time.
So the grandfather paradox.
Yeah.
If you went back in time and killed your grandfather,
My Grandp K.
it means he died. He didn't have kids. Those kids didn't have kids.
Uh-huh.
So you don't exist,
Yeah.
which means you were never existing to be able to go back in time and kill your grandfather. And
now
therefore,
he's
he
still-
still exists. And you exist.
And now you kill him.
Okay, I get it.
You see what I'm saying?
That hurts my head.
I don't like it.
It's time travel for you.
I don't like it.
No, I would go back to Adam and Eve just to see what the world was like then.
Just a big old garden.
Yep. Just paradise. I think that'd be cool.
You'd be like, where are the Oreos?
What?
That's what I'd say.
Where are the Oreos?
Yeah.
Not that double stuff crap though.
Whoa, whoa.
I knew I was the
One of
minority.
those
That's why I had to
crazy
say it.
people like my wife.
I don't like the double stuffed either.
Thank you.
What?
The best Oreos.
Is
Too
the
rich.
Double stuffed
Let's
golden.
hear this. I'll let him speak before I give you the mute.
The best Oreos are low-fat Oreos because it's
Get out.
It's
The
the
thins?
same. No, not the thins. The low-fat
No, you're on your own now.
because it's the same amount of cookie but half the amount of cream. That's my favorite.
sadist.
Do they even make low fat? Is that real, or did you find that at like a knockoff store?
No, that's real.
You don't
called-
like
they're
the
called
cream?
Oreos.
I was gonna say Boreos.
No, I don't like the cream.
I like,
Then why even get an Oreo?
I like the peanut butter Oreos. You guys all hate them, but I love them.
I haven't tried them. Have you seen the Brookie Oreos?
Oh my goodness, those are delicious.
It's cookie dough, regular Oreo cream, and then brownie.
Oh,
Sounds yummy.
I will try that.
I have a coworker who bought those and then went and deep fried them. Oh my goodness.
Okay, hypothetically, if you could
we're
own...
not done.
Oh, sorry.
Time out,
I
chair.
was trying to think of where I would like to go. I think I would like to go into the future, but I don't know how far because I don't necessarily want to like.
You don't want to
Exactly. Would we be able to like skim the future like a TV show?
If you could go there but then come back. There.
How about-
like?
it's
But you
like-
can't go to another time. Like it's like you get to spend X amount of time there.
I would go, if it's the future, I would go like 200 years into the future.
Yeah.
That way you're already dead. You're not going to really, unless you really wanted to, you could look up to see how you died. But
Oh, I'd want to know.
I wouldn't.
Would you want to know?
If
I
I'm
wouldn't.
already in the future and I'm living a different life.
Well, no, I'm saying like
No.
your time
Oh,
machine
using-
is
oh.
used to get there once, and then you have to come.
It's
back.
a round trip type
It's a
thing.
round
I
trip.
wouldn't want to know.
I wouldn't want to know.
No, but I'd bring a bunch of crap back with me.
What if you plugged
go.
in? What if you plugged in like 200 years from now, and then you actually only flash forward like a week because the world actually ends?
Oh,
That sounds like Umbrella Academy.
I think for
sad.
me, I would like to go like 200 years in the future. I think that would be a dope time. I don't know. 2200?
right?
20
I'd go.
No, it'd be
2220.
Yeah, no,
Yep.
wait, you're
22,
right.
21.
Yeah, 20,
Yep.
yeah.
Wow.
What if you expected to get there and see like crazy technology, and you're actually it's like flash
went back in
backwards?
time.
We're being ruled by Walt Disney. His head's in a jar. He's the president.
I mean, it'd be worth knowing.
The Galactic Federation is here.
You could like go and see what all the booming stocks are and tell your kids to invest early.
GameStop.
I'd go in the past.
GME to the moon.
Diamond hands. Hold the line.
Yeah, I think yeah, like 100, 150, 200 years in the future, I think it'd be dope.
Yeah.
The future scares me.
I wouldn't want to go there.
Oh, I'd love
I'm
it.
so intrigued
Even
to
just
see
for
the
a
future.
brief
Same.
moment.
We know what happened in the past, mostly.
But I'd like to live it.
There are people who I'd love to go see in the past, but the future intrigues me so much that I would love to, and it's technology wise. That's it. It's not the people. It's not how this world's going to be. Cause let's face it, we're all going to hell anyways right now.
Wow.
It's
wow.
it's
What a
technology.
positive outlook.
He's such an optimist.
Okay.
Zuckerberg's an AI controlling the planet.
All
I was
right.
gonna say, that's what it would be. I was gonna, not to make it political or anything. I was gonna say 200 years into the future, it's somehow Trump's found a way to exist with his head in a bobble, and he's now the president, and he's found a way to stay president for the remainder of the earth.
You know what I actually picture the future to look like is the scene in Wreck-It Ralph 2 when they go into the internet and you see all the internet things. So you've got like Twitter and Facebook and Amazon and all of them, but they're like stores and they have those little flying car things that zip you from one place to another. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's what I picture the future looking like.
I could see that. I could see
Cyberpunk
that.
2077.
Okay, I got another one. Unless do you have one?
No.
Okay. So, hypothetically, if it wasn't against your religion to do X, what would you do? Like, what is one
Drink
thing?
coffee.
Hookers and cocaine. Hookers and cocaine.
I would. I would probably cover my body in tattoos.
Yeah?
Like I would have like one arm would be all like Egyptian mythology. Like you'd have like Ra and Anubis and Horus and Osiris and everybody all fighting and stuff. And then on the other arm, you'd have like Norse mythology, and you'd have Thor and Odin and Heimdall and all of them fighting and stuff. And then in the middle, I'd have like Greek mythology, and I'd have like Zeus and everyone. But it would be like the most epically beautiful painting ever. Wow. And they'd all be like fighting for like my heart or something. You know what I mean?
I like it.
It'd be freaking dope.
I like it.
Wow.
You've thought about this before.
Oh yeah, dude. On the back, maybe I'll have like a dope kitsune or something. Japanese wolf or fox demon.
All right.
Wow.
Cool.
I have thought about it. I remember this is one of those hypotheticals. I was like, what would I do if I got a bunch of tattoos? I know.
All right.
Well, like, is there anything you'd break? What would you break? That's the better question. Like,
His femur.
it's against your religion to break your femur?
Yes.
Self-harm.
Mine would actually be the same. I so badly want a couple tattoos. I don't want to tattoo my whole body.
Bro, it'd be dope.
That seems insane.
Just my upper body.
Would you get like a rock? Would you get like
Just
the
Dwayne's
swirl?
face.
In all honesty, I want the Brahma Bull tattoo so bad.
Is that the swirl that he has on his shoulder?
It's that. It's
No,
his.
it's his bull.
It's his emblem. That
Yeah.
bull with the horns. Yeah, it's his emblem.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. That and something with U-View.
That's what you do? Yes. Zach, I'm disappointed.
I'm sorry.
Give me a good hypothetical.
You don't want logos?
Especially in colleges.
Yeah.
I have no room to talk. I have a logo on the back of my
True.
calf.
Yeah, he's got a Braves.
Yeah,
right?
Atlanta Braves.
Atlanta Braves logo.
That's not a college
Sorry, I
show.
don't need no Greek and
No, but it's probably going to be like outdated
Yeah,
soon.
bro. Better get rid of that.
You be seen as a
It's
racist.
A for Anthony.
So you
don't
drink
know.
coffee?
No, I was kidding.
Were you? I don't
No.
know. You loved coffee.
I loved coffee. No, but that wouldn't be it. I don't know. Probably bouncing off of these guys, the tattoo thing. There was a handful more I had planned. I don't know though.
Would you drink tea, Cam?
F no, dude. No. Tea's
gross.
garbage.
tea's nasty.
I
How's yours?
have no desire to drink coffee either.
That's
Like
how
the
I am.
smell of it makes me nauseous.
No
Oh, it's
desire
so
to
good.
drink tea, coffee. The only desire as far as alcohol goes is like the bitch beers.
Bro, you just get a smoothie.
Get a
I used to get virgin
there,
margaritas
go
all the
get a
time.
virgin,
It's
huh?
just a smoothie. It's a slushy.
See, I've
or
was-
Sam
delicious.
Adams. Sam Adams seems like it would be a delicious.
that's a
beer.
delicious
Bro,
brew.
that what's that one we had at Disneyland?
Oh, the pina colada?
Yes.
See, but you just said it though. You can have it virgin style, and
I know.
because
I
had
would probably try if I could. I would probably try alcohol once just to see how I would be. If I'd be very angry or very ridiculous.
I gotta
be
say,
ridiculous.
you'd be ridiculous. But, well, I mean, really, it depends on what alcohol, because I know that different alcohols put me in different moods.
And the mood going into it too.
Yeah. I'm just a happy guy, though, so most of the time I'm just happy.
See, I think in that way because I've never had the interest in drinking, but putting it that way, like if I could skip the drinking and go right to what I'd be like drunk,
Yeah.
then
That's
I
what
would.
shots are called.
Because I've had a lot of people growing up that would be like, "Oh, you'd be so funny if you were drunk," but it's like, what if I'm not? What if I am like that depressed, like just sobbing, like
That's kind of how.
Zimmerman.
That's kind of how I feel like I would be.
no, you'd be
you
the
could
lover.
be an Eeyore.
You'd
but
be the lover.
Yeah, you'd be a lover.
You'd be
These
like,
two would be
"Hey, buddy,
clowns.
I just want you to know I love you. I love you so much. You guys are we're like this. We're like my best friends. We're like, I freaking love you.
That would be you.
Yeah, you got like everyone here would be really funny. It'd be a good time.
Maybe drop some acid so I can
Yeah, go big or go
so I
home.
can taste sound.
Cam is going all out.
Hey,
It's
hey.
like taste sound and see smell.
All right, here's the thing.
Be
Okay,
like, Tony farted.
if you could, okay.
Why do you want to taste that?
No, I wouldn't
he
taste it.
could
I would
see it.
see it.
Oh,
I would
okay.
see
all right.
smells and taste sounds.
Looks like the Mucinex monster coming out.
Yeah, I'm like,
Okay, hypothetically, if you could do drugs,
What drug would you do?
sure.
I just told you.
Acid?
Yeah, man.
I mean, I've never, okay.
I think it would
for
just turn the
record-
world upside down.
For the record, never done drugs in my life, but I have
Same.
been very curious.
I'd say shrooms or acid.
Some
Like
kind of
would give you-
hallucinogen.
Yeah, some
Yeah.
would give you some sort of ride. Like
Something
cocaine
that
just
would
makes
either-
you real antsy.
Something
Pot
that-
just makes you lazy.
Well, I was gonna say something that would make you like either get really scared or like really like antsy happy. Like, oh my gosh, look at that over there.
What's
Oh,
the difference between shrooms and acid? I mean, from what people
I
tell
have
me.
no idea.
All I know is like, I see a rush of cocaine. Like, I could see like like having
just stab
so
yourself with an
much
adrenaline
energy.
needle.
Dude, you'll run till your heart explodes. That's
Dude, I would love that.
not that I know.
I'm
Because I haven't done that.
alive.
I would love that. I love having so much energy.
Maybe drop an MDMA at an EDM concert.
Dude, I honestly,
Electric Daisy.
like,
Ecstasy.
to be honest, that's like that's
Little,
like
little EDC with a bunch
thing
of
I
neon
would
colored ladies.
love to experience.
What?
A little Molly at an EDM concert.
Freaking EDC
So-
out
Like, I
in
don't
the
know
Vegas
how it would
desert.
be, but I just imagine it's pretty freaking awesome. I love concerts.
So I gotta say, my sister one time, her and her friend sniffed gas, just talking about the hallucinogen thing.
Hypothetically, obviously.
oh, I see your sister tomorrow. I'm gonna have to ask her about this.
Yeah, this was back when she was in high school.
Uh-huh.
Her and a friend, they went out to the shed out back and sniffed gas.
she lost a lot of brain cells on tape.
And
That's
bad
still in
news
high
stuff.
the
school.
funny thing is, so her friend saw alligators in the lawn, and my sister saw her feet disappear. And so her friend had to give her a piggyback back to the house because she had no feet. But in the meantime, she had to dodge the alligators in the lawn.
What? Is that real?
This is a true story.
Like, is
How
having gas?
like,
Is
how
that a
much do you have to-
hallucinogen?
How much do
I
you
don't know.
have
I've
to
never
huff?
done it.
I have no idea.
Because I mean, standing around pumping your gas, sometimes you get some good fumes in there, but like,
Reminds me of Patch Adams. With
I've
the
never-
squirrels.
For the record, I've never done acid. I haven't.
allegedly.
No, I haven't.
I'm just kidding.
You got that look.
I've done some things.
You got a gallon of
never done
PCP. Yep, got a
I can't
gallon.
even spell it. Just kidding.
I know
All right,
what,
here-
one I would not do is just anything that involves a needle. No freaking way.
Oh yeah,
Like,
there's
why
nothing
anybody would
enticing
fall-
about heroin.
Why anybody would voluntarily stick a needle in their
true.
arm unless they had to? Ugh.
It's true.
Dude,
what
when you,
addiction
you
is.
hear,
They start
when you
out.
hear, and this is in no means us condoning or recommending this. They're all terrible ideas. Don't do them. But hypothetically speaking, there's nothing about heroin that looks enticing. I don't want to be in a rat-infested just heap of human scabs.
That and like meth. Like
Exactly.
piece of
None of those
teeth.
sound good, but
dirty.
like acid and shrooms, you're like, those are good stories.
Peyote.
Oh, there you go. Find my
Okay.
spirit guide
All right.
out in the desert.
All right, switching things up a little bit lighter. I also hope if anyone's an addict or has any troubled past with that, I hope that doesn't bring up any memories or anything
Triggers.
like that. Triggers. Obviously, this is
We're
all
not-
This is all
hypothetical.
hypothetical.
We're not condoning any of it. We're just having fun being hypothetical. Here's a funny one. If you could change the sound your body makes, which sound would you change?
Fart every time, dude. That would be like, I don't know. It'd be something funny.
What would you change it to?
Trumpet.
Maybe like an auga. Like,
What if you changed it to like a voice? So it's like, hey, like,
That would be so annoying when you're in public, though.
How about like the nuclear sound that right before?
it's like Silent Hill, but like
Could you imagine you're in like a funeral home?
I sent this to you guys, and I just remembered it now. I don't know how to say this. The sound of a man getting excited.
Oh yeah. No.
Straight up lightsaber.
Mine would be like a shing.
Mine would be a doorstop.
I also like another one would be the sound Mario makes when he gets a mushroom. like the getting bigger sound.
Yeah. I'm trying to hear it in my head.
I
That's
got
why.
Spanish like, ay, ay, ay.
Arriba!
How about the star sound? The star sound until it goes away.
Come on.
Yeah. Oh. And then when it powers down, it's just or the price is right.
What if it's like the Windows logging on sound?
The what?
Doom, doom, doom,
No.
boom.
The logging on sound.
Oh, the.
Ding, 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 ding.
That, like,
Yeah. Is that what I just did? Ah, there you go.
The air sound.
How about Darth Vader theme? Do, 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 do.
or on the Star Wars thing, the. Like,
But it's Peter saying it from Family Guy.
Yes. Herbert the pervert.
that would be my fart. Is Peter's laugh?
Catch popsicles.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. See, there we go. If we were doing the one where you're saying about how the guys when they, get excited, mine would be Quagmire. Giggity.
Yes.
And the end of it, like, oh.
That's hilarious. Yes. All right.
And then when you're not excited anymore, then it's what's his name? The black guy.
Oh,
Cleveland. Yes.
No.
Oh, it's like, oh, that's nasty.
What about like Scorpion? Get over here.
Oh, that's awesome.
Here we go. If you could pick which ghost haunted you the rest of your life, who would you pick to be your ghost?
One that doesn't have a head, so I don't have to listen to him all the time.
Oh.
Touche.
Ooh.
You've thought of this.
Are we talking like
Just now.
like non-fiction, like Abraham Lincoln, for example?
Sure.
Or okay.
I mean, you can pick anyone. I don't care. Fictional, non-fictional. Like, my mind immediately goes to Bill Murray. I feel like
He's not dead.
But I mean, I like if I picked him to be my ghost, though.
Would you make him a ghost?
Mine will be Yoda.
I mean, I think it would just be hilarious.
You should though. That would be good.
That's a good one.
You'd get sick of him. You don't think you'd get sick of him?
I probably would.
I will.
I think
Yeah.
you'd get sick of anybody. They'd be stuck
Yeah.
with you constantly.
Right.
Yoda
It's
would
like-
be good though.
It's like
Go ahead.
what is it? We started watching His Dark Materials, which is basically the TV show of the Golden Compass books. And in those books, the people in their world, their soul is like in a little animal, and the animal has to be close to them constantly. Like if they get too far, they both hurt. So something like that. Like you're attached to the ghost.
You can't hurt him though.
If he gets too far, he hurts and you hurt. You both feel pain.
Just feel pain.
So you have to be around him all the time.
Like, who would you pick?
Exactly. You're stuck with him forever.
Well, I mean, Jenny.
Lame.
Trying to think of who I would want to be around 24/7 forever. She's obviously the first one that comes to mind.
Not your wife.
Hypothetical, Tony.
Not your wife
not
or your
your
family.
A tiger.
A tiger.
A tiger.
Like Tony the tiger.
Stop purring.
Okay, but you don't even need to breathe.
No, it'd probably be some kind of animal.
That's a good.
Whoa, man.
And hypothetically, a tiger's my favorite animal.
Mine too.
So I think that'd be freaking
So
awesome.
you guys would be like the Tiger King.
yes. Yes.
Carol
Tiger
Baskin.
Whisperer. The Tiger Whisperer is what you'd be.
I mean, for me, I'm almost kind of thinking like I can't think of his name ever, but he's always plays a really old, wise cowboy in a lot of movies.
Clint Eastwood.
No, the guy
John Wayne.
John Wayne.
He plays in that newer show.
Sam
on
Elliott.
Netflix.
Sam Elliott.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Like having
You're right.
having someone who could just like give me little like
Oh,
shouldn't have done.
he's
that.
he's
The
in
Ranch.
Ghost Rider, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ranch.
Yeah. I like that guy.
He's
Like,
Ghost
If my
Rider.
mom thinks he's hot.
Dude, the guy's
As an older guy, dude, he's a
he's
good
a
that
looking
stud.
guy.
voice.
Yeah.
That
He is.
voice. See, I think that would be the big thing.
Oh, Morgan Freeman.
Having someone with a good voice.
Morgan Freeman would put me to
Morgan
sleep
Freeman.
though,
No,
because
I would
he's so
just-
soothing. I'd be like, oh, dude.
I would have him narrate my life. He like narrate my life for me.
constantly in the
He
background.
took one step to the right and one step to the left.
He decided to go to the left instead.
Wait, why is Morgan Freeman suddenly like Southern?
I'm still
Because
in
our
Sam
accents
Elliott.
suck, Tony.
I can't think of what he sounds like now.
You can't
mimic
imitate
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't have really an accent.
I've
It's
heard
just
a
his
guy
voice.
do it.
I bet you could imitate it.
Dude, Robin Williams.
No,
Robin Williams would be
absolutely
dope.
What's
not.
his name?
Why?
He would be a prank,
From,
like an
like,
annoying prankster after
yeah.
a while, though.
True. Oh, what's his
I
name?
love that guy to death. Like, he's my
Walken. Christopher
favorite.
Walken.
Oh, Christopher Walken.
No way.
Oh, that would be awesome. Actually,
You shouldn't have stepped in.
I told you
Well,
there was poop on the lawn. I can't do it.
You come at my boy all wrong. I'm gonna stab you in the neck with an ice pick.
it's a soldering iron.
Soldering iron. That's what it is.
More cowbell,
it would be
Tony.
cool to have a guy who's like philosophical.
Yeah, I'd love to have a
Yeah.
guy like
That's what I was
speaking
thinking,
knowledge
Yoda.
into my
Aristotle
ears.
or
Yoda.
Yeah.
Yoda would be cool.
Galileo.
You're like,
Marcus Aurelius. Who?
You should have
Marcus
stabbed him.
Aurelius.
Marcus Aurelius Maximus.
One of the greatest emperors of the Roman Empire.
He's like, I would have killed him.
Nerd alert. No, I'm just. I don't-
Bro.
History.
Okay.
History.
Spinning it. If you could pick someone to annoy someone for the rest of their lives, who would you pick?
I would give Zach Pee Wee Herman.
Why was that
That's for
so?
calling me a nerd.
Why was that so
you.
fast?
For some reason, when you said annoying, he immediately popped in my head.
Yeah.
I've never I hate him.
Yeah.
I hate his movies, hate his character, hate it all.
See, I immediately thought of who's that hip hop chick that like
Oh.
Cardi B.
Hip hop.
Cardi
her.
B.
Yes.
Hip-hop?
Oh my gosh.
Hip hop anonymous.
She's freaking
Adam Sandler would be so annoying as a ghost.
No.
I don't know.
That would be
Ah.
funny. He'd get old.
I mean, young Adam Sandler, yes.
No.
Current Adam
Any
Sandler, I
Adam
don't think so.
Sandler. I
Could you
think it'd be
imagine taking a
hilarious.
shower all the time? Shampoo.
Quit looking at me, Schwan.
You got a little water? You guys need some water?
Absolutely not. What about? Do you remember Ernst?
Oh, Joe Rogan.
Ernest.
Joe Rogan
Ernest.
would be a super dope.
He would be
ghost.
good.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he'd be good.
Ernest, like Ernest Scared Stupid, and Ernest
Yeah.
Goes to Camp.
I
Yeah.
never watched any of those either.
The only one I ever saw was the Ernest Scared Stupid.
Is he still alive?
No.
I think
Pucker
of
up.
him and Pee Wee Herman. Ernest.
Pucker up, booger lips.
Pee Wee Herman, Ernest, and Mr. Bean get in a fight. Who wins?
Wow.
Actually, my other annoying person, Napoleon Dynamite. Oh my
Really?
gosh. Oh, he would drive me nuts. Could you imagine that following around?
Well, if
Tea,
he
you
doesn't,
fat
oh, like,
lard, come get your food.
in character.
Yeah.
He'd have to be
In character.
Okay.
So not
Can
John
you imagine
Heater.
he'd run after
but-
you the way he does? You're running away from him. He's like, wait.
Oh gosh.
Give me some of your tots.
Okay, if
they're mine.
if you could be a top tier professional athlete in any sport, what position and sport would you play?
Quarterback.
You'd play quarterback
I was thinking either that or a wide receiver.
for football, obviously.
I'm not tall enough, but yes, I'd be quarterback.
Actually,
You're tall enough. Drew Brees is.
I
Only,
think
what,
I would do.
5'9"?
I would do. What
He's
do they
6
call
foot.
it? I don't know enough about it, but like, is it a striker
In soccer?
in soccer? They're the ones that like go for the goals.
Attack.
Whatever Ronaldo is,
I want to
forward.
say
I would be that.
I want to say a striker's basically your point guard.
Forward.
The guy who can go anywhere on the field.
Him, whatever. I mean, were Ronaldo and Beckham the same position?
No idea.
I'd want to be what they are.
You'd want to bend it like Beckham?
Heck yeah, dude. He married Posh Spice.
Zach?
She was the hottest.
I'd be a wrestler.
You don't say.
We said real athlete. No, just kidding.
I didn't say it. I didn't say it.
They are real athletes.
On that
I'm
note,
just kidding.
that's been Five's the Crowd for the night.
Soon to become 4.
I am curious, though, if you were to do a traditional sport. Like,
That's a sport.
I get it. I get, you
Okay,
know what I'm
Zach,
saying?
If you were to do a sport other than wrestling,
There you go. I don't know.
Something that's in the Olympics.
Wrestling's in the Olympics.
Football's
Summer
not in the
Olympics.
Olympics.
real wrestling's in the Olympics.
You're digging yourself a hole. See,
So that
this is where
reminds
we
me.
can't question a question because we know it's going to offend you.
Oh gosh!
A,
Just a sport
A
other
team-
than wrestling.
yes, a sport other than wrestling. What sport and position?
Not
would
a
you play?
show, an actual, like, oh, shoot.
Just leave it.
Just stop. Cam said it. Fine. A sport other than wrestling.
I don't know. I've never thought about that.
But you watch a lot of football.
I do.
Is there not one position you could think of?
Quarterback?
Okay.
It'd be cool.
Everyone says
Quarterback
corner.
would be cool.
I would still be corner. Not a quarter. I'd be a corner. I'd like to cover a wide receiver. Lockdown.
Sack him.
Game of chess every man.
Beat Mark
every-
Wahlberg
yeah.
and Invincible.
I just
I'd be, I don't know, a couple different ones. Either wide receiver in football, obviously, left field or shortstop in baseball, or a golfer.
Golfer.
Golf would be cool.
I mean, like top of the top, like make
Tiger Woods?
make Tiger Woods look like he's an amateur.
Phil
Like,
Mickelson.
Phil Mickelson.
Even him too.
Yeah.
Like I
We're
mean,
talking
just
like Kim Jong Un status, hole in one, 18 holes. Yeah. What? True story. You didn't know?
like Hawkeye. Remember how they make the joke?
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah.
How he's like played 18 holes or played 18, shot 18. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, not quite that good because I'd still want a challenge, but I
Played
mean,
18, shot 19. He's not a god.
I mean, now that I'm really thinking about it, and I said Olympics, my mind immediately went to snowboarding. Like being able to do some crazy,
That would be
insane,
cool.
like half pipe stuff. Shaun White, like being a top tier sport in snowboarding would be so good.
Let's go that direction then. Olympics specifically. Summer Olympics. Let's say Summer Olympics.
Summer?
What would you want to play?
What are the summer sports?
I'd probably say
You got track and field.
They got track and field. They got
Basketball,
archery. They got
Ooh,
they got
I would
rifle.
like to be like a short distance runner, like Usain Bolt.
like a 100
yeah,
100-yard
meter-
dash or
100
whatever.
yard dash.
I
I would probably. I might do like men's gymnastics.
That'd be cool.
that
Like,
would be
dude,
cool.
those
What
guys
would
are
be-
crazy
What would
awesome.
be your thing though?
Like I was specifically thinking like pommel horse.
See, I love
Or the bars, the uneven
the
bars.
uneven bars.
Yeah.
Those are cool to watch. Lancing, I think, would be fun. Isn't
Fencing?
Lancing in the Olympics?
Fencing. We should put Lansing in the Olympics. That'd be cool. Two dudes on horses. Oh, I would be
That
all
would be
for it.
so cool. Either that or as kind of dumb as it sounds, but it's up my alley. Would be diving.
I was gonna say shot put.
That doesn't sound dumb. Divers are cool.
Dude, they're rad.
Yeah.
That would be
Dude,
so cool.
Like
Swimming?
synchronized diving would be super dope.
Yeah, I would love that.
Because I love the camaraderie of team sports.
Oh yeah.
Like I get being able to do things by yourself, like snowboarding, like that's really cool. But also like if you and like your best bud, you know, solo dive, like or not solo dive, but did a
Team dive.
That's
Oh,
why.
that'd
That's
be
why I
so
love that
rad.
they have all the swimmers like in individual competitions, but then they get together for the team. It's like real life Avengers.
Water
Yeah.
polo.
Just like you have all these super high performing athletes that are fighting against each other, and then they all get together, and you're like, "Oh, goodbye, everybody. Hello, gold medals, USA."
Same thing in like the
Dream
400 meter or something like that, where you've got the
relays and
yeah,
stuff.
the relays and stuff.
yeah.
See the relay swim one, where like each swimmer does a different type of swim, and you do the relay. That would be cool.
Yeah.
Mine would be the freestyle, the over the hand or the over the head one.
That's a breaststroke.
No, breaststroke's this.
Yeah.
Isn't there a butterfly?
Wait, what is this one?
Freestyle.
It's called doggy paddle.
It's called the
Really
free.
good at
this.
it.
This is free.
Can you imagine doggy paddle? They're all like,
I would pay to
Michael
see that.
Phelps,
Michael
dude.
Phelps with his incredible doggy paddle.
He would be the doggy paddle that was like this, though. Like,
he's like halfway across. That man was built just for swimming. That
Yes.
was his
Did you ever see
purpose
his
in existence.
like legitimately though?
yeah,
Did you
his
ever see his
wingspan, dude?
his wingspan was insane.
well, not to mention they even talked about like his feet and his like everything about him.
Got
He was
webbed toes and
literally
fingers.
right. Secretly
He's
has
got
gills.
He's Aquaman.
Pretty much.
Okay, that's awesome. I mean, yeah, I think the diving. I think what's the swimming one where you do the performance in the swim?
Oh, synchronized
Synchronized
swimming.
swimming.
That'd be
All
dope,
five
too.
of us.
All five of us
Oh,
doing
there we
synchronized
go.
swimming.
Basketball would be cool too.
I picture at the beginning of Austin Powers. I forget which Austin Powers it
Powers
is.
2.
Where he's doing that
Doing the synchronized swimming.
water polo. That would be cool.
I don't know of it.
That's hard.
Switching things up. Oh, are we running short on time? We got 8 more minutes.
I was gonna say, let's get our last couple out.
Yeah.
Let's-
If someone offered you $10,000 to punch you in the face, and for every time they punched you in the face, you got an additional $10,000, how many hits would you take?
Who's punching me?
Ooh, that's a valid question.
I mean, you're just gonna have to take a
I'd be like,
chance.
if I'm
I would-
knocked out,
Tony's
just keep
pun-
going. You knock me out, just keep going.
I would take however many it would take to just be one away from death.
Right? It's like I want to be able to still mentally function when I wake up and still be normal. But
After the swelling goes down.
my problem is like it's like, oh, I would take like 5 punches, and then all of a sudden Mike Tyson walks in. It's like crap.
Take one. Do. Boom.
Speaking of that, real quick, did you watch him fight?
No,
In real life, like
Yeah.
when he was in his prime.
No, like he just fought like
didn't
2
see
months
that.
ago.
oh really?
He fought.
I can't remember.
I can't think of his name.
It wasn't Jake Paul, was it?
No. It was a legit fighter from back in the same era
Did he
as
win?
Oh, they brought
Mike
them
Tyson,
both
and
out.
it came out as a tie. But dude, they were going the rounds.
No
like they
kidding.
looked great.
Wow.
I was like terrified. I was like, "Holy!"
You thought I'm surprised he didn't bite his ear off.
Hey? I'm just saying, the dude still got it. Anyway, how many punches? You just gonna go till
Okay.
you're almost dead?
No, well,
One away from brain damage.
I could really use the money.
Dude, get out ahead, and then invest.
You gonna
Get out with the head.
I just gotta pay off
Okay,
my
how about
car.
this? It's like the moment you black out, though, the money stops. How many punches
Well,
do you
that's
think
just
you could
lame.
take?
Depends on where they hit you. If they hit
Yeah,
you just
that's true.
right. You get hit in the chin. unless
Enough
you've
to
got an
cover
iron
the
chin.
reconstructive surgery and give me a little extra scroll.
I was gonna say, remember that if you're going till almost death, how much money you gonna have to pay out in reconstructive surgery?
I just wear a mask.
I'd just be an ugly rich guy.
There you go.
You don't need money. Wait, sorry. You don't need
That's
looks.
the whole purpose of
You don't
doing
need
this.
looks when you got the money.
I mean, I personally, I'd just take 10. Like, just give me 10 punches. I'm good.
100 grand.
I honestly would
100K.
probably. I'd play it by ear.
Cauliflower ear.
Like, okay, give me another one. Oh, okay. I'm still good. Let's keep going.
See, how much left do we have on our mortgage?
All right, say
a couple more.
Say I were to punch you in the face.
Oh, bro, give me like 100.
All right, I got 10K. Give me one good punch.
Oh man, that's funny.
Okay.
We good?
Okay, I saw this one earlier actually, and it intrigued me. Let's say money is not an issue. Where in the world would you guys live? Scenery, surroundings, where?
Ugh.
So you got punched in the face a lot.
So you don't want to be seen, and you can buy an island.
I mean, I've never been there. I'd say like Bora Bora.
Yeah, I was thinking like some tropical
New Zealand.
setting. New Zealand would be cool. But
'Cause then
some
you got it
tropical
all.
setting with like waterfalls and green mountains inland and crystal clear water.
Is that
on the
really
outside.
though where you'd want to live?
Oh yeah, dude. Like
Really?
a bungalow.
I don't picture you as a beach person.
Like, I don't. Here's the thing.
I like the
I feel like
cute.
Bora Bora, anything like really tropical would be a great place to vacation. I don't know if I'd like to live there.
then probably like Venice.
Venice.
Oh,
See,
yeah, dude,
it's
super
funny. I
chill.
was actually thinking some like old European country.
Like I like Germany for me. I think Germany would be so dope. I've always wanted to live there. I just think it'd be super dope to just go there.
See, what I love about Venice is they don't have any roads.
Oh yeah,
It's all walking or boats.
I heard
Wouldn't that get
Venice
old,
is
though?
sinking.
Oh no, dude. Be fantastic. Like that'd be like the ideal retirement place. Super chill, calm, no hustle, no bustle. It's just you just living out, playing chess on the in front of the Duomo, whatever.
Yeah,
Giving gondola rides to newlyweds.
I'd still say tropical. As much as I would love some kind of old European country,
Or like the Swiss Alps.
because for me, I still would
Tibet.
like I would still like convenience. Like I'd still like to be able to go and do all the things.
true.
See, that's the other thing is
Sorry,
that
but-
Venice you get to by bullet train.
The question was money is not an issue. So I could live on the beach, have my own personal runway with my own private jet, and just
Nope.
what's this?
I'm raising my hand because I got it.
Nope.
A yacht. I would just live on a yacht because then I could live everywhere.
As long as it was by water.
I can walk too. I just park it and go up somewhere else.
He'd
Park
park
it.
it and then he'd have a secret compartment with his Batmobile that just
A
kicks
land
out.
yacht.
It's like one of those ducks. Have you seen those trucks that are like
Yes.
truck / boat? It's a
Can you
yacht
imagine?
duck.
It's got
Like,
these tiny wheels.
I call it a swan.
It's an exact replica of your yacht, just with wheels.
Yes.
And you hop in it like that. Those superheroes.
No,
on-
it is the yacht. Like wheels come out and you drive up and just like,
thing would be huge.
I love
Yeah.
it. I love it.
That's why I say New Zealand though, because you still got your mountains, and then you still got the
In the Shire.
tropical.
Do you live in Bag End? Is that it?
I would.
Helms Deep.
Helm's Deep.
See, mine would be a luxurious cabin, like wooden cabin, on a mountainside.
That'd be nice.
I don't care where.
What mountainside?
I mean, like
Antelope Island.
Swiss. Nah.
So you do care.
Well, okay, I do care. I'm sorry. Like Swiss Alps would be amazing.
yes, like
You
a
know,
castle.
Switzerland, even just somewhere here
Montana or
along the
something.
Rocky Mountain line or something like that.
Montana or something.
Just a nice, beautiful log cabin.
Where you have to take 4-wheelers in and out.
Yeah, some 4-wheelers.
Ooh, that'd be nice.
You
too.
know, that way, because then in the summertime, you get the perks of living in, pine trees and the mountainside, the smell. Then you get the snow in the winter.
I like a
Oh.
ranch, a big giant ranch. That was all mine.
We're all so different.
I mean,
But that's awesome.
No,
Yeah,
that,
that's what I'm getting.
that. I mean, could you imagine if this really happened? We tease that what if we had our like little friend community in a cul-de-sac type thing? But it's like, what if we found a way to still stay in touch, but we literally were on like all corners of the earth?
or we were just in an area that had it all.
There you go.
We had a like snowy mountainy area that came down into a beach.
Back to the Disney World.
Yeah, there you go.
We live in Disney World.
I would just
awesome.
want to own an island.
Well,
Like in Dubai?
Any last words? Any
So you
last
gonna
threat?
murder us?
And yes. Any last hypotheticals?
I mean,
Anything digging at you guys that you just need to get out?
You win the lottery right now. 300 million. I don't know what it's at right now.
Okay.
First thing you do.
actually, I thought it was like 800 million.
Sure, 800 million. What's the first thing you do?
A ton of money. First thing you do.
First thing I do,
Buy property.
Yeah.
Big old ranch property.
Property would definitely be.
Property.
First thing I would do is I would, and I guess I don't know if you would consider this multiple things, but I would take that money and pay off all the debt for my parents, my family, and myself.
See, I would actually do the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And then each of you guys.
Oh.
And then I'd give you all spending cash.
Oh, Cam, you better win that lottery ASAP.
Right. We're all banking on it.
I was going to get there.
I would hook up.
Just buy property first so we all had a place to hang out.
Like friends.
I was with you there. We would build that community that
Yes.
we've been talking about.
See, that's the thing is we just need the lottery so we can build an artificial mountain, an artificial ocean,
Bam.
a fake ski slope. I don't know. What do you want?
Yeah.
Did you even answer? What did you choose? I can't remember.
He said
That's in
Germany.
Germany.
oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Germany's way to-
Germany. Little Germany.
I want a little Germany.
Little Germany.
It's like
Germany's
Chinatown,
cool, though.
but Germany.
You have a ranch.
Yeah, dude.
Love it.
Great. Germany town.
300 million, dude. I think first things first. I mean, yeah, paying off debts, but like where the big spending comes in, I really do think I'd buy a yacht and I'd be like, everyone,
Yes.
get on.
Yep.
We're going and I'm paying you a yearly salary. We're going.
Yes. And all
Everyone
those
gets
people.
paid vacation.
All those people that aren't in this group or in our families were like, "You'll never see me again."
Okay. Last and final one. You're on death row. You get to say one final thing.
This is your sign off.
This is your sign off. You get something to say. What is it?
Oh my god.
Yours is surprise, mother.
Oh my gosh.
Supplies.
I don't know.
I don't even know what to say.
But that's all, folks. No, I don't know.
I'd probably be like, and I'm just gonna say right here now, that Epstein didn't kill himself.
I'd be like, F you, F you.
Not you.
You're cool.
Just kidding. I'd do something like, and the answer to solving world hunger is, and then
I would let out a beefy fart, and then right before the end, I'd be like, "It was me."
if it weren't for you kids and that meddling dog.
Oh my gosh.
Suck it, Trebek.
I hit $1 million, but you'll never know where it's at.
Oh yeah, leave him with like a
Ooh,
question.
there you go.
Yeah.
Be about to tell them, and then like just fake die right before you
Yeah.
do
Yeah.
die.
Yeah, that's what I was saying about, like,
they
the-
can't ask you.
The answer to solving world hunger is.
And I
You don't
left it
even-
in my.
You're not dead yet.
Where did you leave it?
You're not dead.
Do like Bill Murray on Zombieland, where it's like,
What's your biggest regret? Garfield.
that part broke my heart.
I know it did. I know it did. You're a big
Love
Garfield,
Garfield.
guy.
All right. Well,
There we go.
on that note, let's call it a night.
That was a wonderful
It's
note
a
to end
night.
it on.
It is.
Let's sign off.
Suck it, Trebek.
It was me.
No, I'd say I'm gonna haunt you in my, the rest of your life. Something like that.
Come back and haunt your way.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Hope you
Thanks.
enjoyed being with us tonight. And anyways, we'd love to see you next week for a whole nother episode of Five's a Crowd. So enjoy your night. Thanks for being part of this crowd.
Thanks,
There you go.
everybody.
There's the ending line. Thanks for being part of this crowd.
Nope. And then I kicked her in the.
Pow, right in the kisser.